Hi everybody, this is You're Not Your Khakis, and I've got an update with a level that I've been making. The previous level I showed you called Boss Rush now has a updated version. So I looked at a lot of people's feedback about Boss Rush, the original, and tried to make something that would kind of fix all those things. So first of all, this room is different. You know, there's not as many Goombas because one of the pipes doesn't spit out Goombas anymore. Another big change is you have to actually beat the boss to make progress. Of course, I just messed up getting my mushroom, but these one-way paths here take you up to the next boss fight, and you can come all the way down and try to climb all the way back up. So with the boot, you can actually ride these like an elevator, make your way up, and that's just a way to make sure you lose the item upgrade. Alright, so I revamped, of course, the dry bones area so that you do have to defeat the large dry bones because you can't get through here without killing them. So you do have to find a way to get rid of them to make progress. So here's a POW block, and it's pretty satisfying because everybody dies. So yeah, with the implementation of that, you know, a lot of the changes that I've made with this course are the fact that you do have to complete killing the bosses. Another thing for this area is before there were a lot of shortcuts that you could end up doing with these bombs because, you know, all the walls could be exploded by them. I changed it so now that there are quite a bit of walls that are now made of pipes, whereby, you know, you do actually have to kind of go through the level a little bit more without any shortcuts. So you make your way across, not too hard, and here's some fireworks. So another big change is now you can't blow this wall up to just get to the exit of the level, where you could before, as people pointed out. There's a power-up, and there's also a secret power-up. Same thing, but another big thing is the shortcut. So if you go in here, you can see it takes you to the top of the beginning of the stage. So then that should tell you there is a way to get up there. And I just need to hit the block. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I made it too hard to get to. I didn't want people to just go around searching for it. There it is. The good news is once you get to it, you know, the rest are kind of just straight up above you. And yeah, takes you right back. So if you were to beat just the top part, you have a checkpoint. So now we can go to the next area. So once again, we've got guys needing to be taken out. That's one way to do it. Another way is just to kind of climb up and up, and then you can get yourself another fire flower. But notice too that there's no way to go forward except through the door. So again, you do have to kill the enemy in the place. So the ghosts are stacked on one another, so you do have to kind of jump over them. This is the way forward, but unfortunately you can't really use that path just yet. So what you need to do is come over here and start killing all these ghosts. And I recommend getting a full power-up star and then making your run. But the other thing I did is to make sure that you are small. You know, made it so that you have to be small to get through there. So you do want to do that, and now you can make this run. Here's another way to get the helmet that was there previous for the next area. Alright, and here's a safe area, just so that you have a breathing room to see what's kind of coming up. And you have one option, or one chance at Fire Flower. That door is basically like a checkpoint to keep getting mushrooms. So it takes you to a safe area that just gives you mushrooms, but I'll show you that real quick. Yeah, and then you keep coming back. So the idea is, you know, if it takes you quite a bit more tries to, you know, climb this thing, you have a little reprieve. It's also not quite as long of an area, just in general. Okay, so you do have to kill this guy, but the fastest way is to come up here and do it that way. Alright, so making our way. And I adjusted the placement of the blocks so that this can take you a little easier up the path. And we still want to kill Bowser. That's the way to do that. Okay, and I also made it so that you don't have to be small right here. You can be big to get through it. Before, I made the path a little more difficult, and you had to be small. But now, I also gave you a hint that there's a hidden power-up there. So, all in all, trying to make it a little more easier, more fair, perhaps. Alright, making our way up. And this is still quite useful to take out a number of enemies down there before you make your path. And I slid over the bullet bills so that you can actually have them be a hazard as you climb down. Before they were too much to the right. Alright. And we're running out of time, so you can either try to continue to fight him with a respawning Fire Flower. Well, it's supposed to be. There it is. But you can just run through him and go down. And that's really the only boss that you can skip that way. And we're at the end. So not much has changed here. But yeah, I wanted to give people a little more options to complete the level and make it a little bit easier. And I hope you guys liked it. So let me know what you think. And I'll make sure the course ID pops up one more time. There.